Out here looking for some carp. Got the fly rods. I feel like there's just enough current over here for them not to be over here. I'm just patrolling the shore here. Looking for some ripples, looking for some tailing carp, but we have just enough wind on the water that makes me think that they probably won't be over here. Alright, there's actually a lot of grass debris on the water, which is a pretty good sign for carp. The issue here is our wind. This wind is just not in our favor, but all these grass particles in the water, that's good. I have a grass fly and like a moss looking fly that I can use. Ryan's up here stalking them. Right there. Go for it, man. Alright. Looks like that carp took off. I think the issue is that these carp are feeding on grass. Grass like that was recently cut, you know, like maybe some moss on the surface. I think Ryan was using a bug imitation fly, I don't know, from Orvis or something, so I think that's probably the issue here. Fly like that. I'm gonna do a little grass fly, and then I got something extra special. Keep it floating on the water. So we'll dip it in here, keep that thing afloat, and see if we can get this. So we'll drop the fly on there. Alright, dude, wish me luck for this thing. Just on the other side of that grass patch.
After I tied on the grass fly, which would most closely resemble what these fish were feeding on, I tried to get as close as I could to the next carp that we saw, but it became apparent that the casting accuracy that I was exerting wasn't near what we needed or necessary to get one of these fish on the line. These fish were so skittish. They were very observant because they were so close to the shore, and we were having to get way too close with our sloppy casting ability. It just wasn't working. We were just scaring the fish. The best thing we could do was just move on to the next spot.
The sun's peeking out of the clouds right now. It's getting kind of hot. This is spot number 2 on this pond. Pretty protected by the wind because of these massive houses. Just want to feel that tug. Thing is though, is this cove does not have a lot of vegetation compared to other parts of the pond. Alright, we got a carp up in here. Oh, he's right here. There's a huge one right here. But he just saw me. He was swimming this way. I just spooked him. Yes, we found the carp. Dude, we found him. Just getting some shade, some cover. Do carp prefer sunny or cloudy weather? I have no idea. If you guys could let me know, please leave a comment down below. If you guys can catch carp on flies. Yeah, carp, 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 carp. Alright, I just saw a carp swim by. That is a good sign. He was just cruising though. He wasn't really looking for food. He wasn't eating anything. He was just moving. He was a big mama too. He was a fatty.
At this point in the day, about 10 o'clock in the morning, 85 degrees and quickly increasing in temperature, we had seen a few carp, but noticed that they weren't exactly eating anything. Most of them were just cruising the shore, or maybe even hanging out in the shallows, or even in deeper spots, trying to get away from that sun, just like I was doing under the pine tree. We decided to gather our things, go home and cool off, and hopefully return on another day with better conditions in hopes of hooking one of these carp. We knew where they were hanging out and what they were generally eating. All we had to do was put 2 and 2 together and make it happen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Stalking Carp.